just from that one idea, it can emanate into a lot of ideas that ultimately gives you money. So we can safely say that poverty is a choice, right? Maybe sometimes it's just laziness to think things through, that this is where I am, but how do I navigate myself out of this? And you need to have strong health relationship for you to be able to scale up. And this comprises of values, your focus, your bench strength, your empowerment, inclusion with others, transparency, customer inclusivity, continuous learning, and cash. You scale up as a young entrepreneur. There are corporate solutions, there are growth financing systems.
As you are sitting there, what is it that you can think as a project? What is it that is a once-off activity that you want to do? If you want to do a promotion of your organization, if you want to run a road show, it is a project. Because it is once off, you are not doing it continuously. So I want you to think about something. And then I'm going to be asking you to apply the following skills as we move through, so that as you leave this place, you are able to apply the principles of project management.
Right, so do not restrict yourself to a single elevator pitch. Know your audience, know your environment, know the situation. Engage via questions. Your elevator speech is intended to create a foundation of interaction. Practice and practice. Your elevator speech is only as good as the number of times you practice it before you use it. You are never perfect at your elevator pitch. Never. You always have to practice. How do you do it? You get a number of people who are not in similar fields or spheres, and then you ask them, come closer, can I talk to you a bit? Hi, my name is Mr. Shimada, blah, 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 blah. What do you think? Oh, it's boring. All right, let me try it again. Do it over and over again. Look at the mirror. Because if you cannot visualize yourself pitching, you might never get to pitch.
When you sleep, like when you go to bed tonight, what is it that worries you so much? I'm sure you've got some worries. Besides the business that you want to run, you've got other worries, isn't it? Right. What are you doing about those worries? You tell me your worry, I'll tell you what to do with it, or I'll deal with it. So, the first question is, if you are gone today, what will become of those people that are dependent on you? Let me say, what will happen to your children or to your family? I am sure, for those that are married, munonyeberana muchiti ukafa ndinofawo. Ndizvo cho? Icho kwani? Asi chandinoziva ndechekuti handina kumboona munhu akavigwa nemurume wake kana nemudzimai wake musi wakafa. Kureva kuti ndezvekunyepa. So it simply means if you are gone, you are not going to go with your beloved ones, right? Unless it's a tragic accident. So they still need to have food on the table. They still need that clothing. They still need to go to school. What will you do so that this still happens even if you are gone?
Approach problems from all sides. As an entrepreneur, you're supposed to be dynamic in terms of how you approach problems. If you're not dynamic, you'll be in a big problem. Because problems, they always come in different forms and shapes. And the way that you solve the problem can change because the environment has changed and has become more dynamic. So you should be always flexible in terms of actually making decisions. There's one article that I wrote when I was telling people that I was saying that, you know, many people that think that strategy is all about doing things. And one thing that I've learned in business is strategy is also about not doing things. When you go to every strategic session, people, they want to do things. We now want to do this, we now want to do this, we now want to do this. But I've also learned that strategy is about stopping doing other things. To say we should stop doing this, we should stop doing this. If a business is not profitable, learn to make the hard decisions, close it. If a line is not making you money, close it. So you should learn to deal with issues from different angles. That is what will make you survive.
Just write a specific goal that can be measured
And measuring is in two places. It can be quantifiable or qualifiable. It can be quantifiable or qualifiable. Qualifiable meaning the quality of life or quality of things that you have. I mean, for example, if you have said I want to buy a 64-inch, what's the latest TV? Samsung, which is costing 90,000 rands, isn't it? Yeah, by June 2019, that's great, you know. But depending on your earning capacity, it's attainable. You know, someone said they want to earn $5 million. Is that realistic? It's impossible. You can do that, depending on
it may be just one thing that you're going to put into practice. It may be what you have heard from my brother. It may be what you're going to hear tomorrow. It may be something that you're going to hear, you know, in the afternoon. If you put it into practice, I can tell you it will change your life. About 10 years ago, I did my MBA. And one of the courses that I did was strategy. For you to excel in business, no matter who you are, you need to have a strategy. What is your strategy? When you look at the business that you have, when you look, if you are employed and you have a position within your organization, what is your strategy? What are you going to implement that is going to be different from the next person that you are working with? So just the definition of strategy. You know, what is strategy? A plan of action designed to achieve a long-term or overall aim. You need to have a strategy for your business. You need to have a strategy for your family. In December every year with my husband, we sit down and we are saying to ourselves, what is our strategy for the following year? We have been doing this, I think, for the past 4 or 5 years. I've been married now for 21 years. At the end of every year, we are sitting down and we are saying to ourselves, what is our strategy? So when you look at, you know, strategy, it's not just the business, but it's also, what is your personal strategy? We are spirit, soul, and body, right? What is your strategy as far as your body is concerned? What is your strategy as far as your spiritual relationship with God is concerned?